Hello everyone. Good day to you all. My name is Oluwaseun. So we are now finished our first week report, and I want to give the update for the Bofad strategies report. So just like today is the 7th of October 2023. So let me share my screen so that I'll be able to see the update um for the month so far. So yeah, so here we have our updates for the scrapping report as at the end of the first week of October. Okay, so this is a part of September running into October. So we already have our report. We have our daily data as information, and we have our weekly report as well. So just like I said last week, so let's go and look at the panel. So these are our major concern. So we want to ensure that these two positions give the same report based on the current price. So if the two positions give the same information, then that means, and it gives us additional assurance of the direction, accuracy of our projection, of our prediction. Okay. So um, also we've been able to define these positions, this period, but this also a different report actually. So we'll not be talking about this for now. Hopefully with time, we'll be able to discuss it as a real strategy itself. But in the meantime, it derives its information from this data as it comes. So, so this is where our summary of our report, this is where it comes for the scrapping report. So based on those two strategies, two logics, so it gives us the summary here, and then we have the final decision here. So this activates when both sides gives us the same decision. Okay. So for example, crude oil is telling us to sell on both logic. So far it's been a good market for sell so far. Um Euro JPY has been a buy so far. GBP JPY has been a buy. Nasdaq has been a buy. New Zealand USD has been a buy based on the current price. So the fact that is a buy now does not mean that it cannot change to sell. So all we just need to do is, for those that already have their decision now, let's begin to plan ahead should, in case the market decide to reverse back. Okay. So, and those, for example, look at this GBP. Initially, when we started the month, it was a sell. Now it's a buy, and before the end of the month again, it might reverse back to sell. So we don't know. So the idea is to be able to identify when the market is changing so that we can be able to take actions, correct actions and decisions towards that move in the course of the month. Okay. So that is the purpose of it. And also to be able to show you, so remember at the beginning of the month, I have the low and we have the high positions. So let me get the current update of the low prices and the high prices as well. And then we now use that to compare. And then we now use that as well to compare. Yep. So you can see our, so let's identify the side that have changed. Sorry, okay, let me change the colors for everything so that we'll be able to see based on this. So our coloring will just be for those sides that have changed in the course of the month, okay? So 92.9 has changed, our Lulu has changed, our I remain the same. For this as well, our Lulu has changed, our I remain the same. For the crude oil as well, our low has changed, our I remains the same. For this, our Lulu has changed as well. For this, both sides, none of the side have changed. For this, both sides are still the same. For this, our Lulu has changed. Our Lulu has changed. Our Lulu has changed. Our Lulu has changed. For GBP, JPY, our Lulu has changed. For GBP, USD. For gold, our Lulu has changed. For Nasdaq, no side have changed. For New Zealand USD, our Lulu has changed. For S&P, our Lulu has changed. For silver, our Lulu has changed. USD CHF, our II has changed a little bit. For USD JPY, both sides have changed, but more of the higher side. AUD card, our I has changed a bit. Card JPY, our Lulu has changed. Euro card, our I has changed. GP card, our I has changed. USD card, our I has changed. New Zealand card, our II has changed. CHF JPY, our Lulu has changed. GP AUD, both sides have remained the same. So far in the course of the month, we've seen the side that have changed. So for the side of the II, then it means it's a buy. For the side of the low, then it means it's a sell. So, and for both sides, the one that have changed for both sides, one side will come first, and then before going to the other side. So our ability to be able to identify the first side and then take action towards the second side will be our key factor in the course of the month. And for those that no side have changed yet, before the end of the month, one side will surely change. So the ability to be able to quickly identify that side that changed and then to be able to take actions as quickly as possible. So that is the purpose of this scrapping report. So as we update our data, and you can see even from this view, like I've been able to show example of the trend. From this view, you can see for these products, the trend has been sliding down. So it's been a fall for now. And then anytime the market comes above the top trend, then we start selling. And when it comes below the low trend line, we start buying. So that is the concept and how it will be able to help us. You can see here, so we buy at this point, we sell at the top above this point, above the trend line. Okay, so we buy as much as possible below this point, and we sell as much as possible above this point. So, and also you can see it's like a wave. So this is when it is in an high, then it comes to a low, then it goes to an high. So let's see also another one. You can see an high to a low to an high to a low. So that's how the scrapping report works. So high, low, it's now another high. So the next trend will be coming low and like that. So you can see low, high, low, high. So just see some few more examples again. So you can see for this as well, you see high, low, high, low. It's now entering a high. From there, it's coming a low again. For this as well, you can see high, low. This GBPY, you can see low, high, low, high. For GBP USD, low, high, low, high. So it helps us to quickly identify the position of the market, and that will help us to know whether to buy or to sell. So that is how the scrapping report works. And also, like we said, this is the summary of the weekly report. So this has been able to help us to summarize the weekly positions in total. So based on this, we've also been able to use our concept to identify the direction of the market. So these two positions are good predictors of the market. So it helps us to identify the trend of the market, whether the market is going up or is coming down. The concept of this, the logic of this is that we want the higher to go up or the lower to come down. So if any of them is not following that direction, then we compare it and then it tells us what movement the market is going. So like for this, you can see that the high side is coming down, and the low side is has gone higher because of the high side. But at the end of the day, we have more distance from the high downwards. So this so far it's been a sell. Also for this as well, from 0.65 to 0.638 has been a sell more. For this as well, 94 to 86 has been a sell more. So anytime the market goes above 86, then we consider it as going for a buy. So same thing, with the other. So the idea, this helps us to identify the direction of the market, and then we're able to follow the movement in the course of the month. And then also we have the direction flow. So just like I showed you earlier, this shows the trend, which changes from the high to the low. Although this is not based on positions that we've identified. So you can see 97 as the high, went to the low of 92.9. Currently is now at high of 95.6. And any moment from now, it may still go further high before coming down, but it's already getting to a position that it can change direction. Okay, so it can still go higher than 97, or it may decide to revert back and come lower than 92.9. So whatever it is, it must still change. And that is how the market moves every month. So it goes from high to low, low to high, high to low, like that. Okay. So that is all. So all these informations are included in our scrapping report, for scrapping report template. Okay. So all these informations are there. And then it helps us also to be able to identify the market positions and when to take actions. So as you can see so far in the course of the month, we've identified those products. So far now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 products that, let's see, 14 products that has been able to give us a current direction of the market accurately for now. Okay, so for the other ones as well, like this one says a buy, this one says a no action. So in real sense, based on this information, we are likely to that this may finally at the end of the day go back to a buy. This may finally go back to a buy. this may finally go back to a buy, this may finally go to a sell, so this just gives us a pointer of likely direction. But this as well is not the final end. It may change at any point in time. So our ability to be able to monitor both information accurately will help us to now know the time and the action to take at the right time. Okay. So that is the purpose of this. Okay. So that is the update of so that is the updates of our scrapping report so far in the month of um, October 2023. So at the end of the month, over in the course of the month, we are still going to come up with updates that will be able to help us and help us to know the updates for the month so far. So thank you very much. I remain yours and only Oluwase Fadare. Have a great weekend, and a great month of October ahead. Cheers. Bye.